Did you get it? Hey, wait. Again, boys.
Why would my own boys come on? No! Who is the man to stop? Because I don't allow him to come. Why not allow my own boss to come?
Sorry, bro.
You can't see my own boss come here and come.
These are the kind of things that you sit one day, God can send thunder after you for what you are doing. So there are the two reasons why we are here. We're not supposed to be having this conversation. The problem is Damagum and Anyanwu. They are the biggest political threat ever in the history of party politics in Nigeria. So shameless. I don't even know what their children, when they wake up and see their father doing this shameless, can they say, Daddy, stop this nonsense? They have no shame. That the two most biggest shameless politicians ever in Nigeria in history today. When you sit down, you go to London, you sit down, you meet with ruling parties and government, discussing how to kill your own party, and every morning you walk up to Wadata and sit on that seat. These are the kind of things that you sit one day, God can send thunder after you for what you are doing. So there are the two reasons why we are here. We're not supposed to be having this conversation. So we appreciate the governor of Enugu State who has kept faith and have been doing everything possible to unite the party and still bring us together in an atmosphere that madness and mad people have taken the political scene. But by December, God's willing, we hope this whole nonsense will end, not just at the Supreme Court, where we believe strongly that Anyanwu will be thrown to the political dustbin where he belongs. We believe by December also, reasonable committed party members will come on board. But if majority of party members keep quiet and this renegade holds the party down by December, then most people may not continue, because not everybody will have that time to stay in a house filled by politics. First of all, today's meeting was basically for leaders to agree on, have a consensus on the zoning of positions ahead of the zonal Congress, which was equitably distributed, each state in the zone getting two positions, and one national S official and zonal S official. So it was a very fantastic meeting. Everybody spoke like one family, and we came to a unanimous decision to zone those offices to the zone. Ebony will produce the zonal vice chairman, Enugu will produce the zonal secretary, Imo will produce the zonal woman leader, and so on and so forth. It was peaceful. And also we were unanimous in appreciating the judgment from the Court of Appeal that reaffirmed the unanimous emergence of Right Honorable Udo Okoye as the National Secretary of our party. And the meeting was also used as an opportunity to appeal to the Supreme Court to ensure that justice is done in the matter of who is this authentic and substantive National Secretary of our party, which is Right Honorable Udokoya. But I must also add on a personal note, not just as a stakeholder in the Southeast zone of the party, or as a spokesperson of the opposition coalition, but as a critical and concerned member of the party, that these events are so painful. How can you be in PDP, a political party that gave you everything, and then all you could do is that you feel that the only way is to betray your own party, is to sell your own party, because you are looking for bread and plot of land in FCT. This whole thing is, if things are done in the right way, if people were well raised, we will not be having this conversation. Because everybody in Nigeria expects that PDP should just not only be opposition party, but lead the opposition movement across Africa. But here we are fighting among ourselves. Those who have agreed, because of bread and butter, to work for APC, and those who want to remain in the party. Even Aswaju will be laughing at them, because when he did the opposition, even though he might at one time or the other worked with ruling government, but he was never shameless about it. Now you have members of the party, in particular, the former governor of Rivers, who is propping his houseboy, Samuel Anyanwu, to be causing this problem. What are you looking for? First of all, the very moment he ran election as a governorship candidate, you have resigned as secretary of the party. Is in the constitution. But because you feel that you want to destroy PDP, so they must keep you there. So for me, I strongly believe that if we don't get these political criminals out of the way before December National Convention, then it's over for PDP. I have to be honest with you. If the Supreme Court does not affirm the emergence of Udoke, and if these political, I mind the word I use, political criminals, it doesn't matter who, Damagum is nobody. If these political criminals are not thrown out of this party, then by December they would have destroyed the party, because they want to re-elect themselves and go ahead and endorse APC during the presidential election. Our members across every part of the country, they are hopeful and strong. It's the audacity of shameless activities. It's just because Wike believes that stupid actions should be elevated to national discussion. What are these stupid actions? We know you can't stay out of power. You're so scared. You need to run and attach yourself to Aswad. But you can do that with some level of dignity for yourself and for your children. And then because you want to serve him, then you are willing to tell him that the only way I can be relevant to you is to cause crisis in that party, is to destroy the party. And then boasting about how he will go to court and get judgment, and then judiciary is also keeping quiet and making it look like that somebody can walk in and get the court to cook up something that is bad for him. So I strongly believe that the Supreme Court has all it takes to, killing the image of the judiciary by ensuring that this decision that is legitimate and popular is also affirmed. And for all those madness, for instance, he left PDP and became to another political party, the 27 lawmakers. It's very clear, it's on tape. All the TV stations, you have it, the day they had that meeting. But somebody is boasting that he will get the court to affirm such stupid action. So if the court does that, then people will lose confidence in the judiciary. Just because one man once feels that without having access to the purse of his state, he cannot survive. He must remain in government. Since 1999, government and PDP have been so kind to you. But what did you give them back? Crisis upon crisis. He destroyed the party, or trying to destroy the party, because you want to. Well, you can go and work for Bola Metri, but I don't have any problem with that. But you should do it with some level of dignity, not dancing naked in the market square. So everybody is